Over the last few years, I've been privileged to be part of a campaign that's encouraged women in Scotland to be aware of the signs of breast cancer.
If you notice any changes in your breasts, however small, you need to see a doctor.
I don't think there's anyone in Scotland that doesn't have someone who has suffered from some form of cancer. But in my family, it was breast cancer very much. My mother passed away, sadly, 10 years ago now. On the day I shot the commercial, all I could think was, oh, if my mum had seen this.
So don't get scared. Get checked.
I'm about to meet a woman who followed the advice of that campaign.
Hello.
I'm looking for Janet.
That's me.
Hello, Janet.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
A pleasure
How are
to
you?
meet you.
And
Hello.
you.
This is the wonderful Janet Brodie and her friend Elaine. How are you?
I'm fine. Your boobs saved my life, so
Well,
there you
they
are.
weren't actually my boobs. What better?
Well, I'll tell you what it was. I was lying in my bed and my T-shirt was covered, my breast was all leaking. And I thought, oh, here, that was in that advert. So I phoned the next day and I got an emergency appointment at the surgery and I was in the breast clinic within a week. The day that I went back to get the results and I was told that it was cancer. The breast care nurse took me into her office and I do remember the first thing saying to her, and her name was Agnes, said, am I going to die?
Yeah.
And she said, not if I can help it.
I mean, I was brought up when, I mean, you couldn't even say the word cancer.
No.
And it was seen then as a death sentence. And look at you, you're sitting here.
You get overwhelmed by the amount of research and work that goes in by all these unseen people, unsung heroes, that if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be sitting here.
Now, you watched her go through all of this, Elaine.
Yeah, we've been through it together
Yes.
almost. You feel, what can I do to help? I would just give her a cuddle when we met, and that was it. And if she wanted to talk about it, you know, I listened.
She was there.
But if she didn't, well, we just carried on and had a laugh, you know.
Did it make you more vigilant about going for your mammograms? And
when it happened to Janet, you know, it really brought it home to me. So, yes, it did. It made me very aware.
What advice would you give to the women of Scotland and beyond?
Be aware that there's more than one way that symptoms of breast cancer present. You know, that is really, really important. Don't just think it's a lump, because it's not.
I'm going to get quite emotional now. When we shot the campaign and that day, I remember saying, if this makes one woman go, and here you are. We're all going to start greeting. We'll all be greeting by the end of this. Just bring us a drink, will you? Breast cancer remains the most common cancer in Scottish women. More people are surviving than ever before. You are 5 times more likely to survive breast cancer when it's detected early. Just look at Janet. And don't forget about breast screening. For more information, visit getcheckedearly.org.